education, especially in the 21st century, is incomplete without a creative primer. So creative expressions is that kind of a foundational course which equips our students to navigate this world in a very unpredictable way, be open to stepping out of comfort zones, trying to understand processes at work in this world. Often we think that the world gives us categories like arts, sciences. We think they are given to us by the world. But if we look a little deeper into the intellectual history of knowledge making, we'll understand that nothing was given to us, everything was created. And so understanding creative processes is very foundational if we are to understand how we learn, how we also then learn to unlearn and experiment and come up with new forms of knowing and experiencing this world. So very briefly, creative expression is a course that sort of encourages students to look inwards as well as outwards at the same time. So we encourage students to be more self-aware, try to understand their own modes of expressing, communicating, which may not necessarily have been developed or encouraged in their schooling, which follows traditional formats of education. So understanding non-linear, lateral, non-verbal ways of expressing is very foundational to this course. We engage with case studies across disciplines, try to unpack creative processes that are foundational in these examples. We also give a lot of one-on-one attention to the students, and since this is a foundational course, creative expressions becomes like a stepping stone for every student to find their voice before they take on their majors and minors in their journey at Krea University. So, I mean, to conclude, I may say that, trying to step out of one's comfort zone is how we begin this course, and not all students, when they come in, are comfortable being away from home, trying to understand a new environment. So stepping away from comfort zones, trying to experiment with how they exist, how they live, how they interact with their environment, responding and learning to respond in innovative ways to situations, these actually become very foundational to how we deep dive into this course. And along the way, students develop not just their own voice, they find their community, they find how they interact with peers, they make friends, and also have a lot of fun. So creative expressions as a foundational course would be that kind of a primer which equips the students with skills to take up, decide for themselves, and also understand that they have agency to make choices for the education they have come here to get.